Everything you need to know about keyword insertion in 3 minutes or less. I'm Jill Saskin-Gales, a Google Ads coach, and this is probably the closest thing we have to a hack in Google Ads, keyword insertion. What this does is put the keyword that matched to the user's query into your headline. So let's back up a step. Keyword is what you, the advertiser, put in your Google Ads account. User types a query into Google, and if there's a match between the two, you can show an ad. When you use dynamic keyword insertion, instead of just having a standard headline or description, you put this little piece of code, and then Google will insert the keyword that matched to the user's query in your headline, description, or display path. So for example, let's say you sell running shoes. You have the keyword running shoes. The person searches for running shoes for women. That search matches to the keyword running shoes, and so your headline, for example, could say shop running shoes. Now let's say you have another keyword in your same ad group that is trainers, and someone searches best trainers for women, and that's a match. For that user, because it matched to the keyword trainers, it would then say trainers in your headline instead of running shoes. This is a key point that most people get wrong about keyword insertion. It does not insert the user's search. You can imagine how that could lead to a lot of problems. It'll only insert your keyword. And if for some reason your keyword is too long or can't be inserted, then there's a default text. So how do we actually use keyword insertion? You can only use it in responsive search ads, not dynamic ads, and you type an open squiggly bracket, keyword, colon, default text, so like what should the fallback be in case we can't insert a keyword, and then closing squiggly bracket. Fun little tip for you, the way you write the word keyword impacts the case of your headline, description, or display path. For example, if you type capital K, keyword, that'll be sentence case. If you type capital K-E-Y, capital W-O-R-D, that'll be title case. All lowercase, etc. A few things you might want to watch out for if you're using keyword insertion. If you're still using misspellings and stuff as keywords, well, first of all, you don't need to do that anymore. Close variants exist. But second of all, then you wouldn't want to use keyword insertion because you could end up inserting misspellings into your ads. Secondly, if you're doing competitor conquesting, maybe you want to do keyword insertion, but you would probably end up breaking Google policy and potential laws. So proceed with caution. Third, your ads still need to comply with policy. So just do a double check on those keywords and make sure that if they actually show to the user, you're not going to potentially run afoul of Google policies or local laws. Caveats aside, keyword insertion works well for most businesses. I recommend you give it a try and see if that can help you improve your click-through rate. And by the way, it's not the only kind of insertion we have in our responsive search ads. There's also location insertion and countdown insertion, but we'll cover those another day. If you've got questions about keyword insertion, be sure to drop a comment.